crude, if you look at the Friday prices, like, they had declined, and that actually it set for the third consecutive fall for crude prices. If I look at the crude prices right now also, they are down. Oil WTI crude is down around 0.7%. Brent crude is down around 0.7%. Brent crude is trading at around $80 per barrel, and it's mainly because of the demand pressures, the supply issues that was there from the Israel-Hamas war. But the demand pressure is also coming in from China, because it's said that the weak China economy data, that along with the refiners in China, the largest crude oil buyer, they have asked for less supply from Saudi Arabia from December month. So that adds to some demand concerns. So that is why we can see oil prices, they are trending downwards. But if you look at gold prices, gold is hovering up. It's around 1,943 per ounce, and that is because of Powell's hawkish remarks that has pushed the price is steady for gold, Snehi. That's the word coming in for the crude as well as the other commodities check.
Absolutely. Now, we do have a truncated week ahead of us, but let's still take a look at all the cues that you need to be keeping on your radar for today as well as for the rest of the week then. In terms of data, today you've got the India trade data as well as consumer price index data. That's the CPI inflation data, so keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow, well, the markets are closed on the account of Hindu New Year and Diwali, so we'll have a market holiday tomorrow, but we also have the WPI data coming out tomorrow as well. Worldwide markets are open, so let's take stock of what's going to happen worldwide as well. On the 15th of November, you've got the UK CPI data coming out as well. And moving on, then you've got, when it comes to US, you've got on the 14th of November, you've got CPI, 15th November PPI, and 16th of November, you've got the initial jobless claims as well as the industrial production data coming in. Lots of data heavy indicators coming in the next 2 or 3 days, so keep an eye out for all of these data points. Moving on, then let's take stock of the earnings season then, and you've got among the Nifty 50 companies today, you've got Grasim Industries that will be reporting its Q2 numbers. That stock will be in focus on the back of that news flow and its earnings, so keep your eye on that stock as well. And when it comes to corporate action, then you've got Anant Raj will be mulling fundraise. You've got the lock-in period that ends for LIC today as well as Concord. For LIC it's 20% equity, and for Concord Biotech it's 3% equity. So both these stocks will be in focus on the back of that as well. And well, tomorrow you've got India Bulls Housing Finance. The board will be meeting to mull issue of bonds, so keep an eye out for that counter as well. And on the 15th of November, you've got Good Luck India. That board will be mulling fundraise, so keep an eye out for all of these cues today as well as for the rest of the week.
Yes, and let's look at what the Asian market is doing. So if I look at the Asian market, it's quite mixed. If I look at Nikkei, it's up around 0.5%, and even the Japan's wholesale inflation data has come out, and that has slowed sharply. If I look at the wholesale inflation, that has sharply slowed down from last month, and it's a sign that the cost pressures are gradually cooling. So that is actually showing, reflecting on the market as well. Kospi is also up. It's flat actually, but it's trading on a positive bias. And even Hang Seng Index, it's up around 0.4%. But what's trending in green, in red, that's the ASX as well as Shanghai, Shanghai is down around 0.2%, while ASX is it's down around 0.1%. So that's what the Asian markets are currently doing. But so yes, but if I look at GIFT Nifty, it's our Nifty closed at around 19,525, and if I look at the implied opening, that is at around 19,558. So it's quite muted opening, it suggests, for our Indian markets, Nehi.